Hey, future Posh bosses. I'm super excited you joined us today. I've got 5 tips to get you up and selling on Poshmark today. Let's get started. Hey, I want to jump in here real quick to assure you you will be fully equipped to get up and running on Poshmark today because there's a ton of information coming your way. But also, I want to encourage you to stay till the end for 3 reasons. Number 1, I have an amazing free resource for you, the Ultimate Beginner's Guide on How to Make Money on Poshmark by Abby Goodwin. It's packed full of details and insight far beyond what we could deliver in one video. It's going to become your daily go-to. Number 3, use the offers to likers function. I'm going to leave a link down below to show you exactly how to do that. Hey, so we're going to go over the 5 tips to get you up and running on Poshmark today, and at a certain point, I'm going to take you live into the Poshmark app and show you exactly how to navigate all the bells and whistles. So if you like what you've heard so far, can you hit the subscribe button and the like button, and let's get to those tips. Tip number 1. It's not the most exciting tip, but it's important and good to keep front of mind as you begin your Poshmark journey. So Poshmark is a business, and you must save your receipts. Receipts for product purchases, the things that you sell in your closet, extracurricular shipping supplies, camera, lighting. Anything that aids you in your daily business is going to be a write-off at the end of the year. So at the very basic, you need 2 things, an envelope and a ledger. So you come home with your receipt, you open up your ledger, document the date, a description of the items, and the cost. Put your receipt in the envelope, repeat that every single time, and at the end of the year, you're going to know exactly how much money you spent on the business, and you're going to be walking light on your feet when it comes time to make that tax appointment. Hey, so I'm not an accountant. I was just sharing the bare basics with you. So be sure and check with your tax people and or your state criteria to be sure you're ready for your next tax appointment. Tip number 2, I'm going to show you how to list your first item. Let's dive into the app. Okay, so we're going to go to our cell phone and we're going to click on Poshmark app. It opened up on the feed. It'll usually open up on the last thing or page you clicked out on. But at the bottom, you see 5 navigation buttons. We're going to focus on just one, the middle icon, the camera icon. When you click that camera icon, it's going to be ready to take a photo. So let me show you what that looks like. I'm going to take my cover shot. That's the first photo. It'll be your cover shot. So you want a nice clear picture of whatever it is you're selling. Maryland tote. Boom. Okay. Click on the right top next. Click that and it'll kind of lock it into place. And then you want to save it. If you don't save it and you are halfway through all your hard work and you lose your Wi-Fi, it's gone. Super frustrating. So listing details, click that. And at the bottom it says save draft. Click that. And now it's going to disappear. Where'd it go? Click the camera icon. And it says drafts on top. Click that. This is where all your unpublished work is. Click the first one. That's the one we just did. And now you're ready to take some more pictures. You want to take lots of pictures? I'm just going to take a few for you. Boom. Okay. Maybe the fur. People like to see the bottom of the bag. I'll take a picture of the bottom of the bag just for fun. And then we're going to pretend like I took a bunch of pictures, include the bag, the back of the bag, maker mark tags, designer tags, information, anything. If it says leather, get a picture of that. Just make sure, though, if you have any flaws, you take pictures of the flaws. You describe the flaws clearly in the description. People don't mind buying things with flaws. They just want to know what they are. So don't surprise anybody because that's going to get you some bad ratings. So that's it. People don't mind. Okay. All right. So now we're almost ready to publish. We have to answer a few questions, about 9 of them. And the first one is, what are you selling? And that is like the title. And I would say something like, Marilyn Monroe cheetah print line tote. Okay. But for brevity, I'm going to put tote. Tote. Okay. And then description. Just describe the bag really well, what it looks like, the colors, the material, the size, the flaws, and you can get fun with it, write like a copywriter. You can get silly and fun. I won't go into detail right now about that, but I'm just going to put tote because otherwise I won't be able to publish it live for you. Okay, so category. What are we selling? Bags. What kind of bag? It's not a lap bag. It's not a mini bag. It's not a shoulder bag, it's a tote. Okay, quantity, how many are we selling? Just one. You can sell multiple items if you have an item, identical multiple of an item. You can sell multiples, but let's just stick to one right now. One, okay. Size, it's a bag, so it's one size fits all. Brand, let's just say Coach, just for fun. It's not, but just so you can see, I start typing and then Coach comes up and I just click on Coach. Color, okay, so it's, I'm going to say cream and brown. Okay, done. New with tags. You can, okay, you're going to have to answer no to this every time until you become boutique certified. If you want to become boutique certified, which means you sell all new things with tags. It doesn't mean you can be selling something new with tags, but you will always have to say no to this question, new with tags, until you become boutique certified. And that's a whole nother topic. And then original price, I usually put 0. It just depends on the item, and it just depends. You can put the original price. That's always a nice contrast. I just usually put 0. And then listing price, you want to consider that Poshmark takes $2.95 out of any item under $15, and it takes 20% from every item $15 and above. So if you sell a $10 item, Poshmark takes $2.95 and you will make $7.05. So you just want to keep that in mind when you're pricing. I'm just going to say $30. $30. And guess what? We are ready to go public. See, it says for sale. You can also in editing, if you want to put something not for sale for a certain reason, you can do that too. So it's for sale, and we're going to go next and list. And then it's gone. Okay, we got to go. Now we got to not click camera icon because it's in your closet now. So this far right universal avatar has my serendipity closet name. It'll have your closet name. Click on that to go find your listing, and there it is, top of my listing, Marilyn Monroe bag. But I already have that listing in my closet. Let me just show you real quick my closet. This is some. I've come to decided. Sometimes I like my pictures cluttered. They say don't clutter your pictures, but you can use fur in the background. This is just a turquoise little bowl I used for that one. The floors are great. This is not my picture, but floors look fantastic with pictures. Even weathered porch boards can look so good in a photograph. So just different. I just use different. I just like a lot of color. Okay, so I want to show you how to delete this. If you want to delete a listing for whatever reason, you click on it. Or if you want to edit it, if you need if you need to fix a typo or you want to change the pictures, just click edit. And then you can change all the pictures, you can fix any typos, or you can go down to the bottom and delete listing. Boom. Yes, I want to delete that. So I think you're ready, my friends. You are ready to get listing for sure. And I've got a lot more details coming. I'll see you on the other side. Tip number 3, be ready to ship your first sale. We're going to talk about shipping and packaging, but first I want to take you back into the app. Okay, so we're going back in the app. I'm going to click the Poshmark link, and we're back in the feed, and we've got our 5 navigation buttons at the bottom. I'm going to click on the far right, the universal avatar with your closet name. This is my closet name, but it'll be your closet name. Boom. And then it always brings you to this. This is what I call the motherboard. And then, you want to go to your closet, you just click my closet. Boom. But for this purpose, we're going to look at my size, because when I got my first sale and I went to print my label, there was a snag, and I don't remember exactly what it said exactly, but there was something I needed to attend to. And what I finally figured it out, and it was my size. Let me click that. They wanted me to fill that out. I hadn't filled it out. I didn't think it was all that important, and apparently it is. So make sure you fill out everything they ask you to fill out so you don't have any trouble downloading that first shipping label. So that's it on that. And yeah, let's get to the shipping and packaging. So as soon as you make a sale, Poshmark will email you a prepaid shipping label. The prepaid shipping label will cover 5 pounds. So if your box is over 5 pounds, you will incur a cost that's going to come right off your profit margin. So you want to know how much your box weighs. So first, let me tell you what I do. I just use a regular scale. I get on the scale and check my weight. I jump off the scale, grab my package, and get back on the scale and do the math. If the box is over 5 pounds, you will have to upgrade your shipping label, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So I want to go into the app. We're going to look at our navigation buttons. The farthest one on the right is our account button. Click on that. It takes us right to our motherboard. Remember, it'll always take you back to the last page you clicked out on. So scroll down to my sales. Kind of right there in the middle, my sales, which is where they will record your sales for eternity. They're always going to be there. Click on my sales. And now you're just going to, it's usually at the top, depending on how many sales you had that day, but mine's right at the top. So I'm going to click on the one I want to update. And then you just scroll down to the bottom. And it says need new shipping label there at the bottom. Click on that. And then you've got a few more options. The third one down says need heavier weight label. Click on that. And then the last thing is select weight. Please select weight. Click on that. And see, there are all the costs for the certain weight. So if your package is 5.1 ounces up to 6 pounds, it's going to be $3.99. If it's 2 pounds overweight, in other words 7 pounds, it's going to be $7.98. All the way up to 10 pounds. So 5 pounds overweight it puts you at 10 pounds, and then that's going to cost you $19.95. And 10 pounds, by the way, is Poshmark's limit as of this video, I should say. So I'm going to click 6 pounds because my package weighed 5.4 ounces. So I'm going to click 6. And then I'm not going to go further. We're almost done, but I already took care of this morning. So you are going to click next, the top right button at top, click next. And the very next page will be a blue button in the middle, and it'll say something like submit. You just click that, and then you will immediately receive a prepaid shipping label updated in your email box. So, well, I hope that clears things up a little bit, but now I want to talk about boxes and packaging, so I'll see you on the other side. Being ready to ship your first sale is super easy. You need a box, packing tape, access to a printer, and scissors, and you are good to go. It really is that simple. Those 4 things, and you are up and running. You can also reuse shipping boxes. You just need to make sure you either cover up or remove the existing labels, and you're good to go there. But you can get all the free boxes you need at your local post office. Priority mail boxes, not express, but priority mail. You can get all the boxes you need to your heart's content at your local post office. You can even order online. I'll show you that in a second. But, they look like this, so they're super easy to store. This is my favorite. Jewelry, wallets, sunglasses. I mean, this is just for all the trinkets. I just love this little box. But also, you can just say, Google, how do I order priority mail shipping boxes? And it'll pop right up for you. So there's that, and then there's the pro tip. Ask all your friends and family who you know are getting packages mailed to them every other day to save their boxes and the packaging. You get the coolest packaging sometimes. I mean, that it's super value, and it's a great way to save money, and it's just a great resource. So I would encourage you to do that. It's been a real boon for me. But also, tissue paper, something is good to have on hand just in case you have a little bit of extra room in your box and you don't want to jiggle around. You can use it for packing. It's not a deal breaker, but it's nice to have on hand for certain things. But also, I'm going to give you one last insight into an item that has upped the ante on my presentation and packing time. So that's next. The one thing that has transformed my packaging process, 1, by cutting the time it takes me in half, 2, by exponentially upping the ante on the presentation of my products, is this bad girl. Wow Fit cellophane bag. Shout out to Lisa of the Line, who shared this great find with me. Wow Fit bags. There are 100 bags for about $12, $13. So add tax and shipping. Let's just say they're 20 or 21 cents a piece. They pack a ton of value. So you can throw a bunch of little things into a bag. It's very adaptable. Just fold it over and it seals itself. Or you can throw a purse in there. It'll hold a slightly bigger purse too, but remember Marilyn Monroe. right there she's wearing the bling, but even where she's not wearing bling, it still looks blingy. So it's a really nice presentation. Just put it in the box and send it off. I said transformed, but it really has revolutionized my packaging process and the way I feel about my product when I send it out to the buyers. I can't say enough about the Wow Fit bags. I'm going to put a link down below if you think you want to try them. I will get a little commission from that. You don't have to buy them from me. You can totally go to Wow Fit website yourself and buy it from there. But I'm going to say that is a wrap on tip 3. Tip number 4, I'm going to show you how to share your listings and other Poshers listings into the feed and the 4 daily parties, and we're going to go into the app for that. Okay, so there are 2 kinds of sharing other Poshers listings to the feed and sharing your own listings to the feed. Sharing is an essential part of Poshmark. It's essentially what makes the sales go round. So typically you share another Poshers listings and in turn they share your listings, and this basically gets both of your listings in front of buyers via the feed. But let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to go into the app and I'm going to click the news feed, and remember all the options, categories up on top. I'm going to scroll to the right until I find shares right in the middle. I'm going to click shares, and this is where you're going to find all the people who are sharing your closet, so you can share back. Just scroll, share back. It's the right thing to do. But fortunately, I have my good friend at Be Classy Be Bold who has given us permission to use her closet for this purpose. So I'm going to click on at Be Classy Be Bold, and her daughter Sarah has given us permission to talk about her artwork. I'm going to click on that for your viewing pleasure. So at sarah.larenk is her Instagram. You can visit her there. And Sarah also has a Poshmark closet at Sarah. So if you could visit Sueli at Be Classy Be Bold and Sarah at Sarah and at sarah.larenk, I would really appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to use this listing as an example. So at the bottom of each listing are 3 icons. The heart is the like button. I'm going to click on that because I want to know I want to follow that. I want to be able to get back to at Classy Be Bold whenever I want to, and also I want to gaze at that picture as often as I want to, that art. Okay, so then you have the middle button, which is the bundle button. We're going to talk about that later. And the button on the far right, 2 arrows shaped like a box, that is the share button. I'm going to click on that and share this to my followers. And it's that easy. I just shared Sarah Larenk's artwork to my followers. Now I'm going to look at Lulu Rowe. Click the share button. It's that simple. Are you with me? One more time. No, 2 more times. Let's look at the Fiorucci jacket. I'm going to click on share. I just want to show you that above my followers is where parties are listed when they're happening. They happen 4 times a day. There's not one happening now. But when there's a party, it's right above my followers. And if your listing, any of your listings fits the criteria, you can share your listing to the party. And that's just more eyes, on your product, more potential for sales. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to show you what I mean. So I'm going to scroll down to the authentic Gucci sunglasses. I'm going to click on those, and don't you know, I wish there was a Gucci party right now. I would totally share those glasses to that party, but there isn't, so I'm going to share it to my followers, no problem. And that's it. That is pretty much sharing other Poshers listings in a nutshell. So I hope that was easy for you. I hope that cleared some things up, but also just want to thank at Be Classy Be Bold, Sueli, and also Sarah, at Sarah and at sarah.larenk. One more look at her beautiful artwork. I'm so appreciative of them. I feel like I've made 2 new friends, and make them your friend too. Go follow them both. So next we're going to talk about sharing your closet and why that's very important. Okay, so sharing your own closet is the same exact procedure as sharing another Posher's closet. Just click the share button, click the my followers button, same exact procedure. I think you got that. But there is something very important about sharing your own closet that I'm going to let you in on when I reveal the #1 way to keep the sales coming on the other side of bundling. Tip number 5, how to bundle. I'm going to show you how to bundle for yourself when you're shopping in another Posher's closet, and how to create a bundle for a potential buyer from your closet. We're going to do all that in the app, so I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so there are 2 kinds of bundling. 1, bundling for yourself when you're shopping in another Posher's closet, and 2, bundling for a potential buyer from your closet. we're going to start with bundling for yourself in another Posher's closet. So I'm going to click on the Poshmark icon, and we're going to visit at Kara's Closet 1, really good friend of mine. I'm going to click my account tab because I've saved one of her listings in my recent views. I'm going to tell you how to do that in a minute. So I click on my recent views. So essentially, the top one on the right, never get too busy making a living, that one there is her listing. I went to her closet, I clicked on that. In other words, I viewed it, and the system saved that in my recent views. So it's a really great way to keep track of listings and or closets. So I'm going to click on her listing, and now at the top it says it's her her emoji, and it says Kara's Closet 1. Click on that and it'll take us right into her closet. Okay, so now I've got 4 very particular, wow, look at those gorgeous Clark's leather, wow. Let's click on them. Holy mackerel, those are so cute. Okay, but I have 4, wow. I have 4 items already picked out in mind, and I'm starting with my Stuart Weitzman black heels. I'm going to click the bundle button in the middle. Remember, there's the like button, the bundle button, and the share button. It's the bundle button in the middle. You'll see it's going to go right to my bundle. Okay, so I'm going to click back to her closet by clicking that gray arrow on the left bottom. And because I've got something else in mind. These Rock Revival creamy blingy jeans. Gorgeous. I'm clicking the bundle button. Okay. Now we have 2 items. I'm clicking back. I've got 2 more items in mind. I'm checking out, oh, let's see. Miss Me Signature Blingy Jeans. I'm bundling those. Okay, I'm going to go back for one more thing. These gorgeous, you got to check them out. Les Artistes Spring Step Booties. You got to check them out because they're gorgeous. I mean, they're so unique. They're edgy. They're cute. They're edgy. Cool. They're artistic. So unique. I mean, those are really amazing. Size 7. Not quite my size, sadly, but I'm bundling them. Bundle. And now I'm going to have 4 items in my bundle. Okay, so if you check out the bottom of the bundle, it says $167. If you buy now, that's the buy now price. Click the buy now button, you're going to pay $167, and that's awesome. But she's already, if you add up what we've purchased here, it's actually $185 worth of product, but she's given us a 10% discount off the top. So it says down here, seller discount $18, and you're getting it for $167. So there's a couple things you can do. You can click on offer button if you want to offer a lower price, which is fine. Most people love offers, and you can offer $155 or whatever. You can offer whatever you want below $167, and then wait and see if they accept or if they offer back a slightly higher price. Sometimes that happens, but you can do that, or you can buy right now, of course, and or you can walk away and wait a few hours and see what happens there. Then the buyer might send you an offer, and that it works both ways. So it's pretty simple. But let me show you what happens if you decide to wait and you click out. How are you going to find that bundle again? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. You go to the motherboard. The motherboard is the answer for almost everything. I'm already there, but so I'm clicking on. I would click on my account, but I'm already here. My motherboard. Look, it says My Bundles. Hello. All your bundles are going to be there. Your bundles and other people's bundles. There's 2 columns. The shop column, right, on the left, and then the sell column on the right. Let me click the shop column again. These are your bundles, either bundles you've made for yourself or another buyer has made for you. These are your things you're shopping that you might potentially purchase. And then the sell side is either it's bundles other people have made for themselves from your closet, or bundles that you've made for other people from your closet. So these are things that you're selling. These are things that you yourself are buying. So there's your bundle. You click on it, and it's right there. You can decide to send an offer or buy now or accept their offer. So that's making bundles for yourself from another Posher's closet. Now let's talk about making a bundle for potential buyers. Okay, we're going to dive into bundling for potential buyers in a minute, but first we're going to review bundling for ourselves. I'm going to click into my account on the right bottom button there, and then I'm going to go to my recent views because I was in at Sladigan's closet. I clicked on one of her listings, and now they saved it for me. The system saved it for me in my recent views, the top left right here. I'm going to click on it, and then we have to click the icon above to go straight into her closet.
Now, at Slade Again's closet is 50% off. Her entire closet is 50% off, and she has gorgeous, leather boots, leather bags, jewelry, skirts, dresses, gloves, hats. She has hundreds of gorgeous listings, and I'm just saying for your benefit, I think it's for an indefinite amount of time, 50% off. So we're going to go these two items at the top. So a mini Ann Taylor leather tote, I'm going to bundle that. Right to the bundle. Created. There it is. And then I'm going to click the bottom gray arrow to click back to the closet. And then we're going to bundle the Ms. Moo's black leather boots. Let's bundle those too. Okay, so the buy now price is $298, but she has told us in her listing that each of those items is 50% off. So we're going to offer half off, and she's going to accept. I'm almost certain of it. So $149 is half of $298, $149, and then you click the next button at the top right, and that'll send the offer right to her. And again, she will accept, and it'll be a win-win for everybody. Happiness. Okay, so that's bundling for ourselves. I think we got that down. Now let's dive into bundling for potential buyers. Okay, making bundles for potential buyers is a really good skill to have, mainly number one reason being, if you have a buyer wanting to buy a few items but they don't know how to bundle for one reason or another, I have come across that. You just say, no problem, let me bundle those for you, and then I'll show you how to bundle. So you are bundling for a potential buyer, but you're going to show your buyer how to bundle for themselves in another Posher's closet when they're shopping, like we were doing just moments ago in at Slade Again's closet. So I know you got this and you could explain that no problem. So we're going to go into the app. And I'm going to click on my account because I'm going to go to my closet. And I know the exact three things that at Slade Again wants to have me bundle. So I'm going to go to that Linda Bitty sponge. Okay, so I know we're bundling, but you don't click the bundle button right here because we're searching. We're going to be searching for at Slade Again's closet essentially. So you have to click the share button. It takes you to the same exact page. If you wanted to follow my followers, you could. But it's this gray button right below my followers. The big gray button with the magnifying glass in the middle. It says search right underneath it. Click that. And at the very top of the next page, you just put in the closet's name. So let me do it slow so I don't make any mistakes. At Slay It. Oops. That's Slay It Again. Okay, now go to the bottom of your cell phone where it says search, because you're going to search for the closet. Sometimes it'll bring up a few similar closets, but there it is, Slay It Again. You click on that, and that, believe it or not, that sponge just went to her bundle. Now let me show you. I'm going to go back to my closet so I can go to the motherboard, okay? I'm at my closet, but I'm going to click my account, and I'm going to go to the motherboard, and I'm going to go to my bundles to show you that sponge is in a bundle waiting for Slay It Again. And then remember, it's a selling bundle, not a buying bundle for me. And there it is. Okay, so let's do it one more time. So let's go back to my closet, maybe two more times, maybe one is enough. I don't want to keep you too long. So, and then how about, remember Marilyn Monroe? So we're going to share, remember we're bundling right now, but we got to share this item to the followers page so we can click on the search button, and then you got to do it again. It's a little bit time consuming. It's still a good skill to have. Trying to be very careful with my fat fingers. Okay, Slay It Again. So you search again, it comes up, and you click it again, and then I just want to show you. I'm going to show you. Let's go back to the motherboard, go to my bundles right here. I'm going to click the sell side because these are things I'm selling, and check it out. There are two things in our bundle now. Click on it, you can view the bundle. Okay, and I just want to do it one more time. I know it's a little time consuming, so I'm just going to go back to my closet. One more thing, the third thing, how about the copper and silver cross? So we're sharing, so we can go to the search button, and at the top of that page, we're going to put at Slay It Again. Yay! Click search, and click the closet. It's gone, disappears, but we just click on our account button so we can go to the motherboard and go back to my bundles. Let's make sure all 3 items went in there. This is a bundle we're selling. And, oh, are 3 in there? Oh, there they are. Those 3 items. Boom, done. Now you can make her a sweet deal right now. You know, you made the bundle, so make a sweet deal and you know, hope for the best. Or you can maybe wait. Maybe they want to wait a minute. Maybe they want to add more things. I mean, you just got to figure out what's going on. But that is how you add. That's how you create a bundle for a potential buyer. Another reason you might want to do it, you can go through your likes sometimes. Let me go to the like page. Okay, go to the news feed, and at the top where it says likes, go to my likes. All the people that like your items. If you find somebody that's liked 2 or 3 things, and I mean, you don't want to do it all the time. It can be, you don't want to be annoying. But if you see that person has liked a few things, you can bundle those for them and say, hey, and then offer them a sweet deal, and you know, to entice the buy. But I mean, that's one thing you can do. You don't want to do it all the time. It can be, I think, annoying if you overuse it. But it's definitely a good skill to have. I have sold many things that way. So that is how you bundle for potential buyers. I hope that was clear. And let's move on.
Congratulations, you made it all the way to the number 1 way to keep the sales coming. I'm going to keep it short and sweet, but I want to start with number 5. So number 5, of course, you want to have good pictures and descriptions. Number 4, you want to share other Poshers listings, because when you share other Poshers listings, they in turn share your listings, and that's more eyeballs on your listings. Number 3, use the offers to likers function. I'm going to leave a link down below to show you exactly how to do that. Number 2, know what sells best on Poshmark and sell those items in your closet. Pro tip, the 4 daily parties revolve around what sells best on Poshmark. Poshmark knows what sells best on Poshmark, and they show us every day in the 4 daily parties. So you can use the 4 daily parties as a key to sourcing best-selling items for your closet. But I'm going to leave a link down below for the 17 best brands to sell on Poshmark. So the number 1 way to keep the sales coming on Poshmark is to share your own closet. At least once a day, ideally 4 times a day, to cover the 4 time zones. Because let me tell you, self-sharing or sharing your own listings keeps your listings at the top of the search results, the followers feed, and the showroom. So anybody searching in those feeds at that time is going to see your listings. And every time you share your listings, they go back up to the top of the feed. So you can see how sharing multiple times a day could lead to multiple sales. I know that almost every time I share my closet, I make sales. It works for me, and I know it'll work for you too. But I have another pro tip. Every time you list a new item in your closet gets attention. So one of the best times to share, if you're limited on time, is in the evening after dinner when people are relaxing and shopping online. Any questions? Leave them in the comments below. I'd love to help you out further. I'm going to leave a link down below to your complete guide to Poshmark's features and tools, just to further set you up for success. I can't wait to hear your story. Go get selling on Poshmark today. But stick around for the 3 favorite purchases. I want to share a few things with you to give you an idea of what a great marketplace Poshmark is. And I want to give a shout out to @Krishan, from whom I purchased this awesome suede tank. So one thing I really like about Poshmark, aside from the selling, is the buying. I mean, I don't know about you, but I can go to a mall, spend the entire day, and not find one thing that fits or looks good or that I even want to purchase. I mean, it happens over and over again, but not so on Poshmark. I have found so many cute things that I absolutely love, and this is not in any particular order, except for the last one. But check this gorgeous cold shoulder sweater. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful. I haven't worn it yet. I'm going to wear it for Thanksgiving. I don't know about you, but I'm super excited about the holidays this year. So beautiful. This is at Eye Candy. Eye Candy by Dee Dee. Okay, then there's the killer fringed jean skirt. Prepare for your mind to be blown. Does it get any cooler, hipper, blingier? Check out the pockets. I don't remember exactly. I think it's about $20, like $20. And then I found this not too long after, a different seller. It's like an outfit. Hello. Okay, and then there's one more thing I want to show you. I mean, ta-da! How cute is this? I mean, it's impeccable in style and fit. It's gorgeous. The print, it's like the perfect. Look at these cords and buttons. It's perfection. Thank you. At Brit_Williams. Yes. Love that girl. Love her clothes. $9. And that's a wrap.